Howdy folks, we're back with more Tunic. Should be finishing it today based on folks' feedback. I think I'm officially out of breadcrumbs to look into here, at least stuff that's not like ARG related things. My intention is to go talk to the Moonlight Greatsword lady, the Heir, and talk to her rather than fight her. However, I assume this game has multiple endings. It seems like it's possible to go fight her way before doing all of the optional stuff that I've done. So I guess I want to know, question one, are there multiple endings in this game? I'm almost certain the answer is yes. And then question two, is there some order in which I should do those endings? I would like to finish the playthrough on whatever the most definitive, like, true ending is, if possible, because I like using that opportunity to talk during the credits and the like. There are multiple endings. Are we talking like A, B, C, D, E? Is it 100% true ending versus normal ending? Okay, thank you. Okay, yeah, that was my expectation, was that from this page, I think there may have been another page that hinted at this a while ago, but pay a visit to a certain someone and share your wisdom, right? I thought maybe the trick was going to be that I could talk to her. Have I always been able to talk to her? Is that one of those Outer Wilds that's always been allowed type things, or is that actually an event flag based on, like, page completion or something? Okay, I haven't actually had to fight in this game for like 3 episodes, so I might be really bad at this. It's been a minute. I probably don't need this. Barely ever use my shield, which is almost certainly a mistake here. This puts me at low health. I don't know if that's going to be very helpful. So I don't know what this does. Not a great start. I'm gonna let my stamina come back. That's nice. It interrupts her attack when you do that. Doesn't interrupt that attack. Yeah, it's interesting. You almost, it'd almost be easier if you weren't able to continue acting with no stamina. So this is probably going to take me some time. I haven't played this in a minute. Let's see. Guess I can't sneak up on her, but I can probably get a preemptive strike now. Or throw that away from me, that's fine. Put on the card that lets me get mana back from touching my shadow or whatever. The longer I'm stuck on this boss, the more Tunic I get to play, so... One of these is near a bonfire. Yeah, that was the one I was looking for. I thought it was the one I teleported to a second ago. I kind of like the aspect that you can play this as a pretty straightforward Zelda Death's Door-like game. Without engaging with the La Mulana stuff at all. It's something that I feel like Outer Wilds is kind of missing. You have to engage with that thing fully. Okay, she breaks out of that like instantly. Sometimes she's able to continue attacking after I pull her to me. I don't know, maybe it's just she has like hyper armor in certain attacks, maybe. There, I think she was already committed on an attack when I pulled her. I like that attack a lot. It's pretty. Yeah. Gotta be better prepared for that. I don't think so. I feel like mopping up random chests would be blood from a stone at this point. If I had done it last episode, maybe. I would like to get... I'm guessing there's another stamina upgrade. Maybe 2 stamina upgrades and another mana upgrade. Shit. Thought I was out of the way of that. I guess not. Shit. That was actually a pretty good attempt. Didn't realize she was so committed there. Wish I knew what this one did. I'm actually using the shield, so I may as well throw that on there. If I die again, I'll put on the heart rate monitor. It got pretty high in that last attempt there. Not a great start. Sucks to pull her into you like that. Let me grab my heart rate monitor real quick. I should have had her the attempt before last, but I got excited. As happens sometimes. She switches out of that animation to a new attack real fast sometimes. Activate that twice in a row there. Yikes. It's got that Dark Souls 2 tracking. Right. Just trying different stuff here. Greedy there a little bit. I really like her attack pattern. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Hadn't used any mana yet. I'm getting the feel of the iframes a little bit better now. It's been a while since I played. Ooh, pulled into her attack. That was be a phase 2, isn't there? Cool. Shit. And now she can reduce my max health. Fantastic. And she can leave bullshit on the ground. Wonderful. Okay, I might be here for a minute. It's your Millennia phase 2. Okay. Need to change the way I'm sitting. Microphone plus my heart rate monitor. 1 second. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not trying to finish this last week. Not rushing through phase 1, it's not going to happen. I wonder if not locking on is going to help me. It might actually. If I have more stamina. Depending on how phase 2 goes, I might request some guidance with finding some of the upgrades I'm missing. I don't think it's going to make a big difference, but just in case it does. It's pretty punishable, that attack. Yeah, I like not being locked on. I should have learned this from earlier. Shit. Oh, I guess I dodged. Shit. It's like a soft lock on anyway. Yeah, this is not the run, but maybe I can see a little bit more of phase 2 before I die. Probably not at this rate. I hate only doing 2 hits on my combo, because I know the 3rd hit does more damage, right? Yeah, I did no lock earlier. I tend to do no lock in Souls games as well for a lot of bosses. Ouch. Oh, multiple now. Makes sense. Not as punishable. Still kind of punishable, though. Oh, she gets more shots off. I thought it was just 3 before. Okay. Probably just lasts longer, I'm guessing. Yeah, looks like it. Uru Duller. Ow. Great. Shit, what was my... towards the end. It was Uru something. Down right. Dirtle Uru. There it is. One, two, three, four. That sucked. Right, too far away. I don't have enough mana for the second one. That's okay. So I think I want these at the ready. I can always buy more of them. Yeah, I assume she gets nastier in the last bit of health bar there. What an attack combo, good lord. Chill. Three. It was 3 in the first phase. Thought maybe I was crazy at first. Shit. Just trying to wait to let some stamina come back there. I really like her attacks. Shit. Should have been a good punish there, but I fucked it up. Ooh, thought I had that safely. I did not. I feel to get some free attacks on her right in the phase change, I'm not sure. I hate being low on stamina like this. It's really easy to get stuck for a long time, like tapping A. Okay. Be a dead man walking. Do you still have some iframes when you're out of stamina, or do you just lose all of them? See if I can fix my heart rate monitor here. None at all. Okay. Yeah, it seems like you're better off just running at that point. Like right there, because I was out of stamina, I'm basically guaranteed to take damage from that now. Not a good attempt. Probably should call it here. Whoops, that's fine. Yeah, this is already really bad. See if I can try to learn a little bit more about phase 2, maybe. I'm probably gonna die before then. Not great. I was standing right in the middle of that. Yeah. I feel like I can do it. It's just a matter of being patient in phase 1. I feel like I need the resources for phase 2. I had a pretty good attempt against her in phase 2. I had her down to like 1 segment left at the end. sometimes she changes attacks really fast. Sometimes she just like hooks me. Oh, I can still take a little bit of damage when they're... I thought those stopped doing damage partway through the animation. I think it makes for a system that still feels inspired by Souls games without being quite as brutal as Souls games for a normal player. For like the majority of interactions with regular enemies, I'm guessing this feels better than a Souls game if they've never played Souls games before. Makes it quite tricky for boss fights like this, though. I got greedy. Alright, I think I'm going to officially drop this. This one's not helping me. I could try using this. It puts me at 1 health, right? I'll give it a try. It's probably not going to be great. I guess it putting me at 1 health means it activates... like this guy. I can try it. Well, it usually doesn't matter for bosses. Oh, the damage difference is like barely noticeable. Wait, am I actually doing less damage to her now? I think I'm actually doing less damage to her now. What the hell? Oh, do I actually pause in the card screen? Oh my god, I just don't pause in left bumper. Okay, I did not know that. Lesson learned. I don't know if it's just having the fire damage that's the problem, so I'm gonna check here. I need to learn exactly how far my dash goes sometimes. Sometimes I'll start doing a 3-hit combo and whiff all 3 hits, because I think I'm close enough at the beginning. You stuck? Don't worry, not anymore. Sometimes she does her gap closer. I'm not seeing it coming at all. That attack. Well, yeah, I may have learned something about her here. Let's see. shit. Shouldn't have been healing there. I'm already dead now. I don't feel like I've had a run so far. I'm trying to save them until phase 2. I'll ask if I'm stuck and need some tips combat-wise. Having had a really good attempt, got her to her last block of health on basically my first time really seeing phase 2. Impatience getting back to that now. Explosives are not great damage on there. Right into it. Oh, she does have a stagger meter, doesn't she? That's pretty great. Just not visible, I guess, or maybe only when I'm locked on. Gotta get her stuck on the corner again so I can stagger the shit out of her. Yeah, like right there. That was great. I don't know if I take damage. Did I? Okay, I don't know if I took damage during the phase change. Probably could have kept her up against the back wall there. Shit. I might die here. 2, 3, 4. Didn't get close enough to her to start that. Shit. Yep. I'm gonna die. I think there's a small amount of iframes, maybe? It's hard to say. Wow. Talk about joking. Didn't realize she had a pixel of health there, or I would have hit her one more time instead of trying to heal. That one's really hard to try to intentionally punish without getting a couple hits to the face. That's how I died last on the boss last time. She did the 4 hit and I like stood in place for some reason instead of moving back and forth slightly. I don't know why I did that wrong. Sorry, folks. Should have had her an attempt to go, but I just completely choked. If I would have just waited for her very punishable attack, I would have gotten it. Can you stop doing that attack? I can't do shit with that attack. Yeah, I keep like queuing how much stamina I should have left. It's Durdle Uru, right? There it is. Okay, but it doesn't work. Gotcha. Doesn't work after I've recently attacked, I guess, is the problem. That was giving me issues on my good attempt. I kept putting in the code and it wasn't working, and I guess it's because I had recently swung at her or something. Is it face buttons that it doesn't like, or is it just attacking? For Holy Cross inputs, there is. You can get a free hit off on her during the phase transition. I'm still next to her during it. It's good to know. That's not good. Well, that's worthless. Fuck. I might die here. Okay, that should be punishable if I'm dashing correctly. That sucked. Didn't happen last time at all. I thought that was like a late attack she only did with. No, this is the spot I can get her stuck on. Shit.
got this, Marstead.
It's phase 3 now, right?
First try.
I feel less bad about planking to her instantly when we fought her the first time. She seems pretty dependent on the dash. I'm sure you can beat her with the roll, but... I feel like I could have beaten her about 25 minutes ago if I hadn't have choked when she was on her last bar of health and I was trying to do Holy Cross inputs. Turn this off. This seems like a good thing to have happened. I like it. Endless cycle something something. So there's going to be a completely different credit sequence during the good ending or the true ending. I was wondering if I should skip this so I can talk over it twice, because I have got a lot to say about this game, but it's different credits. Okay. Well, I guess I'll use this to talk about the combat in the game. I do think the combat's really, really good. I think it breaks a little bit more than I was expecting once you get the gun. I think that it's pretty profitable to fucking rush the shit out of things and just go ham and hope you stagger them and not really focus on dodging too much. I had the most fun when I was actually having to like learn the enemy movesets and avoid them, which was true for like the first half of the game, and then the final boss I wasn't able to just shotgun her to death, right? Skip once we get to the plain scrolling text, this part here. Yeah. I enjoyed it though. I mean, it scratched the itch. I got heart rate bumps on all the bosses, so that's usually... That doesn't happen when I'm not enjoying myself, so... What secret? But I could see, I would be really sad if someone just played this entire game, played it straight as a Zelda-like, where the developers weirdly chose not to translate big chunks of the manual. And just, I feel like you could play this and completely miss the good part, the really, really good part, but I guess that's part of the risk that they're taking, right? Like how Outer Wilds takes the risk that you might die, you might like launch yourself off the planet with a geyser before you touch the statue. It's a big art risk. There's an Easter egg in the mystery save file. Okay. Is this the text that I'm able to skip? Or is there an even plainer screen than this? Game over. Appreciate that. Ah, okay. I don't remember how I phrased if I was going to get penalized for fighting the final boss, but yeah. Return to seek another path. So I got to go to the title screen, you're saying. Oh, I guess since I'm already in here, does it involve deleting the save file? Can I even do that? I think this is one of my favorite secrets in the game. Does not involve deleting it. So it's actually in the save file. It's not some shenanigans outside of this. If I recall correctly, this thing just loops. Do I have that special here? Weird cards. It's fully within the file. Can you never get your health and mana that high in the normal playthrough? I thought they could all go that high, which is why I thought I was missing a bunch. I have an idea of something to try, but I have no idea how to go about doing it. Not with this setup, anyway. Do the Holy Cross codes work in here? I don't have them written down anymore. Well, I do. I just have to pull them up. Hold on. Just pulled up the patterns, that's all. It only gives you one, though. I don't know if that's going to be enough. No. Oh, down, right, up, left, down, right. Left, up, right, down, up, down, up, down, left. Did I do the other bomb wrong? It just doesn't do enough damage. My idea is to try to die in here, but I can only... One. I'm only allowed to put in those codes one time ever, right? Like, I think we learned that I couldn't do it again. It's once per save file. That one finally worked. Oh, I'm on fire. That's nice. I didn't realize that bomb set things on fire. I guess, yeah, I use it to burn down bushes and stuff, right? Because I don't know what's gonna, like, where am I gonna respawn if this happens? I like how this gives some purpose to the bomb summoning codes outside of speedrunning. Oh, neat. What is this place? Literally that this is fine, dog. Interesting. to regular fire. Okay. Really like the look of this place. I guess I should probably translate that, huh? Is this something I've seen in the manual before? I can't get a non-blurry look at the whole thing, sadly. Part at the top is kind of hard to see. Hold on. Moving my confirmation list to the other monitor real quick. Okay. So this says T. Oh, there's a line down there that's not part of the character, I don't think. What? Wait, that. Oh no, I see that. Tor? Torin? No, it's not an N on the bottom. That's something else. Wait, do I have that character? Oh no, that is an N. Okay, it's just the. It looks like it's further to the left. So that's not an then. This, just to be clear, this is all one character. That's N, right? I thought that this was the top part here. So that's not a schwa. That's a long A. Terrain. This is. That one is a schwa. Of. No, it's not of. It's va, because it doesn't have the circle at the bottom. Oh, sure. What is it? Oh, did I start with triumvirate? Explore, reason, power, grace. Is that an R? Try? Oh, yeah, okay. I see why I thought it was a Right, okay. Try. Thank you. The heck? Okay. Feels like a debug zone or something. Oh, is it literally a debug zone? I could buy it, yeah. So it does have some things in common. That's pretty cute. I like where they hit it. Is there anything else to do here? It's cool. Thanks for pointing me to it. I've been generally pretty bad with translating live on stream. I do it fine off stream when I have the time to compare it. But it makes sense if it was before they had the little circle at the bottom. Why I was struggling a bit there. So they just spelled out every letter then. They put like the vowel by itself. I feel like the little circle is really genius. Because it's that little layer of extra complexity that makes it a bit harder to just figure out on your first pass through it, you know? Well, they still give you a little cookie even though there's nothing here. I'm guessing if I die here, it just respawns me back at the beginning of this place. Okay, that's cute. Thank you for sharing that. Oh, right. I love the save file secret because the game has done such a good job of leading you to never have to manually load. Hug the fox. That's the animation that happens the first time you talk to her, technically, right? Just to read the little manual. Aw. Now, do you only get this from all pages? It's cool. So we see all our husk versions of ourselves in the cathedral. Cute. I like that it mirrors your color scheme. Aw, that's awesome. I like that addition. Yes, I think I've already talked up this game a lot while playing it. But recency bias and everything, it's definitely tied for first place with several other games as the best game ever. I talked a bit about The Witness and how The Witness is trying to do this like more than a video game thing, where it's like trying to distance itself from the medium. And I feel like this game does a better job of trying to do what Jonathan Blow is doing without not only not distancing itself from the medium, but completely like immersing itself in it. I'm open to the idea that this game might not be for everyone. It always makes me sad to say this is one of the best games ever made and be like, well, I can't have my wife play Outer Wilds because the ship controls are a little janky and it can be a little bit frustrating to get stuck sometimes, right? Like, still in search of the elusive perfect game that everybody can play, but maybe that's part of what makes it feel so perfect for me, in that you kind of have to be steeped in this context and have a certain sensibility for it to be perfect for you. I don't think anyone's ever going to make the objectively perfect game, because they did, and it's called Tetris. Yeah, I like having their changes in Runic there. That's cool. In case you hadn't translated it yet, that would be your chance. But this game's really special. I really like how it wears all of its influences on its sleeve, but it is very much its own game. It's interested in thinking about some of the conventions that it's adopting. Like, it's like, okay, well, we want deliberate combat like Dark Souls, but we don't want Dark Souls stamina. How do we iterate on that or make it work for our setting? I think the fact that it's two games at the same time, and that you can just play the superficial product, just play the Death's Door style Souls Zelda game and have a fine time with it. But also there's this like completely separate layer that's as long as that base simple version of the game. That's like the La Mulana part of it. I think that's really cool. It would be cool to see other developers attempt that. I think I said during Outer Wilds that I think there's something really special about the time loop concept, and that I worry that a lot of what makes Outer Wilds brilliant is heavily dependent on the time loop, and in this game proves that that's not the case, right? You can still adopt a lot of the knowledge as progression concepts. I think this is probably one of the first games to come out that has been in development for long enough that it probably started development after the devs had the chance to be influenced by Outer Wilds, for anyone who wants to be influenced by Outer Wilds, right? Yeah. Everything works beautifully in this game. The manual is an amazing work of art on its own, but it's nostalgic without just being nostalgic for nostalgia's sake, right? It's not saying, oh, I remember this, you know. It's perfect. I have no notes. I guess if I had a note, it would be that when you get the dash ability, I'd like there to be a mild visual cue as to places you're allowed to dash to, like to have them glow slightly so that it's a little bit less janky to get around. But that's like the minorest of minor things in a game that's otherwise completely perfect for me. I wish I could recommend it to more people. I'm not sure everyone has the patience for the like really good La Mulana part of the game. Yeah, it feels like playing an NES game as a kid despite being fully modern. I've also mentioned repeatedly the Miyazaki thing about having the Dungeons and Dragons manual in English and not being able to speak English, and like the feeling of only being able to pick things up through pictures and like mild word associations and a little bit of the language he did know. Having that encapsulated in a video game is the coolest fucking thing, right? I can only hope that the lessons from this game carry onward. Honestly, you know, I'm all for innovation, but if this dev or another dev wanted to make another Tunic game, it's the same idea. Like, there's a manual and it's only partially translated and there's some kind of conlang in there and you get it in parts and there's things that you're always able to do. I feel like that magic doesn't break. You know what I mean? Like, just because you're expecting shenanigans, I think expecting shenanigans kind of breaks certain experiences. I think that Spec Ops: The Line is a game that you're meant to play buying it as your 20th military shooter and walk into it and fall into the pit and be surprised by it. It still works if you know that there's shenanigans going on. I think Undertale is a game that once you pull the Undertale trick, you can't make Undertale 2 and do the same thing again because people are going to be checking every corner. But because this game is already about checking every corner, always, like I was already checking every corner before I found the Holy Cross mechanic, right? And it was just like, oh my God, there are more corners I should have been checking. Holy shit, that's so cool. I don't think the fact that you are expecting shenanigans would diminish either a sequel to this game or another game that's inspired by it. Zelda's been known to have a secret or two, yeah. I think that people talked about Breath of the Wild as being the first game to recapture the magic of Zelda 1, and it does in a lot of ways. But I think this game is the most Zelda 1 game I've ever played. And it's Zelda 1 in a way that's beautiful and amazing and perfect. And it's great. I like that they took the experience of somebody playing Zelda 1 and having no idea what the fuck to do and having to look up Nintendo Power to figure out what to do, but they made the looking up Nintendo Power stage like still a video game. Like it was still interactive. It wasn't just somebody was telling you the answer. It was telling you a couple steps to the answer that you had to figure out, so you still got a bit of a dopamine hit from it. So if there's one lesson, not necessarily just from this game, but this game and Outer Wilds, that I would love to see more developers try to tap into, maybe even see some AAA developers tap into, it's pushing back on tutorializing to the extent that you have this, you know, the Rick and Morty meme with Jerry, where it's like, oh, that was always allowed. Like, the idea of there being mechanics in the game that have always been possible that just haven't been tutorialized to you is cool for so many reasons. Like, it works in the game just for a normal player playing it. It's great for speedrunners because they can take that information into it and use it as like a crowbar. Like, I don't know. It's hard for me to conceptualize what another third different game that's not Outer Wilds, that's not Tunic, would do with knowledge as progression, and everything that you unlock is something you've always been able to do. There are few event flags, you know. This is just based on knowledge as progression. When I played Outer Wilds, I'm like, maybe you can only do this as a time loop game. This says, well, no, you don't. But like, well, do I need to have like a crazy D-pad code entering mechanic? And that's the other thing, like the code thing is so cool. It's fucking cool as hell. Whenever they come up with calling the D-pad the Holy Cross, that you've always had the Holy Cross, right? And you're literally putting in old school video game codes, but it's like pure progression. And the way that they integrated it into the Golden Path, it's like chef's kiss. Like, it's outstanding. And I fear that that because it's so dependent on this just full awareness of the entire genre of video games and their evolution over time. It's not just a retro game. Hey, do you remember codes? Hey, do you remember hand-drawn manuals? Like, it's not just, do you remember it? It's like the culmination of all of that. So I guess maybe that makes it extra special to me, that I feel like I was only able to enjoy that so fully and so richly because I know what it's doing top to bottom. And I don't know if it has like the Undertale curb appeal, if that makes sense. Like, Undertale is a game that I think you can enjoy top to bottom if you know all of the JRPGs and gaming conventions that it's riffing on, but also if you're an elementary school kid and you want to like watch streamers react in all caps to Sans saying dunking on you with a famous line, you can do that, right? I don't know if the base Death's Door playthrough of this game is as compelling to a rando as like the Undertale base playthrough. What was the deal with the candle? Like, does that mark graves or something? Yeah, this game is the exact inverse of Xenoblade Chronicles Overdrive system. I'll probably, it's the map icon for graves. Okay. I don't think I noticed that there were multiple candle markers. I kept thinking there was only the one in the cathedral, or not the cathedral, the monastery, and then I was just missing it. I wanted to sit on the screen and talk about this game a lot more. Thank you to everyone who got this on the spreadsheet and voted it up so quickly. I can understand why this was voted up in record time. It's a really special game, and I think it's like the perfect game for this channel, right? If our objective is let's beat every awesome game, you have a game that like depends on your awareness of a dozen or more awesome games to fully rock it. Now I feel like I need to play Fez more. You know, I played Fez for like, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours. Enough to kind of get the gist of maybe what they're roughly referencing here, but if you hear more from this developer has joined the short list of I will play anything they release for all time. It's these guys from Soft. I guess I don't really care about Mech Warrior or whatever, but anything that's Souls-like from Miyazaki and from Soft. And it was I want to say Morbius Games, but it's Mobius Games, the folks that made Outer Wilds. There's probably a couple others that I forgot, but if you hear that these folks are making another game, let me know. I want to play it yesterday. This was great. Thanks, everyone.